Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Well, it's that time of week again. I have no atoms to my name, and Fallout First does not renew until next week. But it couldn't hurt to have a little look, right? I mean, there's probably not going to be anything I really want. Ooh, kind of a cool bundle. I like that. That's pretty. Oh my God! They finally added it!
That's right, it is a really exciting time at the moment. I know we've got that huge update coming out next week, but for me, this is more exciting. So I had taken a bit of a Fallout break when the Duel with the Devil season was introduced, and that was when this chessboard was added onto the season pass. The Dino Lord wasn't even playing at that point. When I started back up again in 2024 and the Dino Lord came and joined me, obviously this was long gone off the season pass, and we got really into camp decorating and building, and were gutted when we didn't really have a way to display our junk. There was the Milepost Zero update which brought in the pillar display, which I do have. And that is the reason why there are modern counters underneath my picnic table, because the pillar display is underneath there, displaying my sugar bombs and my bowl and my cream. And then if we take a look in the ovens, you can see there's also pillars in there as well, which are displaying the items on top. So they're brilliant, but they're bulky, so you have to position things kind of in the middle of stuff. It has to be stuff that's got a base underneath it to hide the pillar. So as good as they are, we've been dying for this chessboard. We'd heard about the chessboard, obviously, and we've been waiting ever since for it to come back. And yesterday was the day. This is going to be in the store for 20 days. So I would get it while you can. The problem is, okay, I don't know if they're going to do this, and I don't think that they will. So, because, you know, they've got some of the things from this bundle that they're selling separately, but not the chessboard. They know. People have been crying out for this since the Dance with the Devil season ended, and people missed out. You see so many posts of people wanting this chessboard, and this is the first time, I believe, you correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time they have brought it back. If they have had it in the meantime, I haven't seen it, and we've been looking out, but I really don't see, because they know it's a sought after item, I don't see them doing this separately. So it's sold in a bundle, which costs 1,300 atoms. So if you want it, it looks like you are going to have to pay that 1,300. I mean, you could sort of wait until close to the end of when it's about to go and see if maybe they do add it on its own, but myself, I just don't see it happening. So we had to buy a more expensive atom pack because I was absolutely piss poor on atoms. I had nine atoms, so I've had to go and buy the £16.99 atom pack so that I could have this, and the Dino Lord did the same. The thing is, yeah, it's been a thing in our house. We're always moaning all the time, oh, I wish I had the chessboard, I wish I had the chessboard, we need the chessboard. And we always said, if that ever comes into the store, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, if we're sort of very close to Christmas and it's time to buy presents and stuff, we are going to have to buy it. We even said no to a shopping trip with our best friends the other day because we didn't want to be spending, and then Todd throws this at us. I mean, we love Todd, but God, we hate him as well sometimes. But yeah, this is one of the most awesome items, I think, for camp building, in my opinion. I love collecting rare items of junk and putting them in my stash ready so that I can display them. And if I see any gas canisters, fuel canisters, and oil jugs and things, I'll get them then as well, ready for the Dino Lord when he comes on, because I know he'll want them on display in his place. And this just makes it a lot easier to do it. Let me know in the comments if you're into collecting junk and stuff as well to display at your camp, or just to have it in a collection. And what's your favourite junk piece that you've got so far? I like the food dehydrator. I think that's one of my favourite ones, but that's because I always make kitchens and diners and stuff. And I know we'll probably get a comment about being a Barbie Dreamhouse Simulator player or whatever. I enjoy all aspects of the game, but sometimes you're not into doing raids and events and you kind of a bit just want to chill out. I like having those junk items in my stash ready to go for decorating. And our mate actually said to us last night that apparently they were bugged when they first came out, these chessboards, things weren't placing properly on them and stuff. But they're working fine now, as you can see. And also, with the revamped camp building that they did a few months back, we don't have to merge with our pressure plates and our dummies and things. You can just drop it down into where you want it, which is an absolute dream. I'm so glad I've got it now. Everything can look tidier. I can save some budget by removing those shitty countertops from underneath my picnic table. and we don't know when this is going to come back again, so I've had to get it. And just in case some people don't see it, because I didn't see it in the Atom shop at first, I was just like having a kind of a scan through, you know, as you do. And then Dino Lord got home from work and he was like, have you looked through the store? And I said, yeah. And he said, is there anything good? And I was like, well, there's some things you'll like, because there's like cars and garage stuff, which he's really into. I said, but I'm not really fussed. And then he said, hang on a second, what is this? The chessboard's back, the chessboard. I said, what? And he goes, oh my God, I can't believe you missed that. And I can't believe I missed it either. I didn't even notice it. I didn't look closely enough through the bundles to see it hidden there, all sneaky at the very end of the Season 16 camp bundle. So I know there's many people that have already got the chessboard, but for me, and I'm sure a lot of other players, we've been waiting for ages for this. It's finally here, hidden inside this bundle. And it feels like Christmas has come early in this house. It really does. So give us a thumbs up if you love the chessboard, and maybe enjoy this video in some way, and consider subscribing if you're not already. We've got lots of Fallout 76 content on this channel and loads more to come. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day and take care.
Get the bell on.
Thank you for your cooperation.